G'day everyone, Gooba here with another Torchlight Infinite OVERREALM season video. In a previous video I mentioned the auto switch of the pack spirits and someone didn't really understand what that was. So I thought I would explain a little bit about the season pass. Now the season pass for me, I've just jumped on the American server so I can see the price of it, because I already have it active on my Asia account. So in Australian dollars, it's $23, which is, a little bit more than I would normally spend on a season pass, although I really haven't bought one in a few years because as a content creator, I get gifted a battle pass, and because I see this as such good value, it's why I always try and include battle passes in my community event giveaways. So it's $23 Australian, I believe. In the American regions, it's about $15 USD. So what do you get in the season pass? Well, everyone gets the standard stuff up the top here, which includes, resource chests and primos, and things like that, just for playing the game and completing the quests. And you get auto loot by unlocking level 15. However, the purchased season pass is the bottom one down here, where you unlock the new seasonal character. Last season, well, in Outlaw season, it was Lightbringer Rosa. In the upcoming season, it will be Bing 2, which is a spell burst Bing. You also get a bunch of Pack Spirit auto switch or Pack Spirit plans, as well as the Pack Spirit auto switch function. Now, this is what was slightly confusing, so let me just switch over to Asia so I can explain what that is. So with Pack Spirits, on the main screen, if you enable it, you can see your pack spirits on the right hand side here, and you can manually switch between them. I have them set to the hotkeys of 1 through to 0, and that allows me to quickly change between my pack spirits. Say I'm doing the cube at the end of the map and I don't have the auto switch, I could just press 3, switch to cube, complete that gameplay, and then switch back to my flame fuel or whatever, and keep going on with the map. So if you don't have the season pass, you have to do that manually. If you do have the season pass, you have the options down the bottom here to auto switch, and this just allows you to smash through the map as quickly as possible and not really have to think when interacting with other league mechanics. So this one, for example, when entering the Towerco Central Vault, you have to activate that as you enter. If you don't have the auto switch, you have to manually do it yourself. However, this will select that Pack Spirit plan. If I enter a normal map, when entering Netherrealm stages, at the moment it will always select Compass. Or if I'm just doing normal maps, I could set that to fuel. So every time I enter a map, I know that my fuel pack spirits are going to be active, and I can just, focus on smashing through the game as much as possible. And then, when doing bossing or Path of the Brave, my fluoro pets are active. Mistville, that would be Mistville pets, but I don't really do it. So I think Don the Crown did a very good video last season about auto switch settings for pack spirits, and this is included in the paid season pass if you get that. So other things that are included in the season pass, let me just go back to the start. So as I said before, you do get the Pack Spirit auto switch, packed plan, and you get a bunch more jagged primos than you would before. And one of the biggest quality of life things out of the season pass is the advanced auto loot. So the standard auto loot that you get at level 15, if you own a pack spirit and it is in follow mode, everyone's going to do that. It can automatically loot dropped items. Dropped items include Elixir of Oblivion, Netherrealm Resonance, and normal magic, fluorescent memory fragments, beacons, and divinity stones. This doesn't include things like flame sand, which can get quite annoying to loot throughout the map. Sure, you can just hold down the auto loot button, which is in the control settings. So make sure you definitely have loot. Where is it? Pickup. So I have pickup set to A. Make sure you've definitely got something set to that. But even if you, so say you don't have the season pass, it's still going to take a while for the auto loot to pick that up and then go to the next stack and then the next stack and the next stack. So it does slow down your gameplay quite a lot if you don't have the advanced auto loot, because it will just be picking up the stuff. You can hide that stuff from your on your loot filter, and just so it doesn't display it all, and the game will continue to pick it up without you having to look at it on your screen. So the advanced auto loot is really huge for the speed at which you can map and efficiently farm as you go through. As we go through, more packed plans. You wouldn't have so many packed plans if you didn't have the paid season pass. As we get more and more drop pack spirits, I really hope that they include more packed plans for the free-to-play path as well as the season pass, as I don't think there's enough currently to do every single seasonal mechanic in the game with the amount of pack plans that are available. At level 10, you do get an additional trade house booth tab, which is quite nice because the standard trade booth is only 9 slots, and the freebie one with the season pass is an additional 12 slots. So you can sell quite a lot more stuff versus a free-to-play account. Where are we up to? I think it has a list, doesn't it? Oh, it says it right here. So you get the teleport effect, which is, they always have a different teleport effect for the season, which is kind of cool. The auto switch, you get 6 pack spirit plan tabs, 1 additional void chart plan tab, 1 additional trade house booth tab, and pass level, who cares, because you would get that quite easily through just playing the game. And you always have more than enough quests to complete your entire season pass. If you do decide to spend the extra, pretty much all you get is a portrait frame and a hero skill effect, which isn't, that great in my opinion. But it's a little bit extra if you want to support the development a bit more. Other than that, you do get some skill effects as you go through, and some of these resource supply chests used to gain, it used to be either, but now it is, you'll get 8 revival tokens and 8 elixir of oblivion. The revival tokens are pretty useful, but oblivions, that's like 4 FE, which, isn't that great, to be honest. Another footprint effect. So a few cosmetics as you go through. But personally, for me, it's more about the auto switch and the auto loot upgrades. And then you just get a bunch of torch emblems with a small chance of getting ultimate crystal. You pretty much, that small chance must be less than 1% or something, because you basically just never get it. You only get the emblems, which you can spend in the pass shop. As you can see, I've got way too many, so I've been able to buy pretty much everything in here because I get the season pass every single season. But anyway, that's all I've got for this video. I just wanted to highlight the season pass, and I think it's really good value for this game. And I hope you all enjoy Torchlight Infinite. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.